Hello. Welcome, everyone. Ooh, my beard does not look nice today. Good thing I'm getting it trimmed in 2 days. Run, set the countdown clock. 2 days. I get my beard trimmed. Don't worry, it's not getting shaved. It's not getting shaved. It's getting trimmed. Just cleaned up a little bit because it'd be wild. Like, you guys don't see the 10 minutes that it takes me to get this to sit semi-decent before the start of the stream. You guys don't see that. Before that, it's like just frazzled all over the place. It's like, what's his name? It's like Davy Jones with his tentacles. It's just that everywhere, right before the stream. As soon as we're about to start, the second I hit start, that's not. I literally just told you two conflicting stories. I told you that I did it for 10 minutes, and then I said it did it like that. So, you just never know what to believe. Edu, welcome. How are ya? Welcome to the stream. Hope everything is well. Hope you've been having a good, let's say, day for now. Because I think we saw you 1 or 2 streams ago or something. So week as well then? I don't know. Hope you're doing well. All fine and dandy. That's good to hear. I'm as I always am. Upside down in some way or another. But not too bad all in all. Can't complain. Can't really whinge too much. I will. Okay, so can't whinge might be... Okay, shouldn't whinge is probably a more apt description. Will, though, if I need to. I will if I have to. And even if I don't have to. In fact, I'll do it because I can. Berserker, welcome, how are ya? What are we chatting about? Whatever that bloody hell you're on to. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying out something this week. I just want to see how it goes. It might just be a completely wasted endeavor from vague whispers I hear around Twitch. This might not work at all, but I need to test it. Basically, the idea is going to be for this week, see how it pans out with analytics and such things, numbers. Ugh. I'm going to switch the categories actually when they happen. So usually I chat for about 15 to 20 minutes at the start of a stream, just warming up the crowd, you guys, warming up myself really, getting my brain actually ticking over because it spends the day not. And just seeing how you guys are, having a bit of a chat and stuff like that. And then when we switch into the gameplay, actually switch the category over to whatever it is that we're playing. And then when we finish at the end, as soon as I finish the gameplay, the idea will be to switch back to just chatting and have it on just chatting for the last section of the stream. Now, there is a high probability that because Twitch is so slow in all of its ways, it won't even pick up, and it will actually hurt the browsing and the algorithm and stuff, because it won't understand until we're an hour in that we're actually in such and such category or whatever. So it's possible that it would just be a complete waste of time. But I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what happens, especially since we get every now and then we get a few extra followers in, but we just have a lot of plateaus. So just trying anything and everything I can to see if there's anything we can do to coax a little bit more out of the algorithm. So yeah, may not work, may work a treat, who knows. Also, I thank you for the daily prayers, Berserk. I hope you feel blessed from that. Fair enough. Yeah. Look, from what I've heard, it's possible that it will actually be a bad idea to switch that frequently, especially if I was doing, let's say, a 4 or 5 hour stream and I was chatting for an hour or 2 at the start and an hour or 2 at the end, then it would definitely be worth doing. But because I do a 2 to 2.5 hour stream, it might be a waste of time. But we'll see. Hello, sir. I'm looking for the any key on my computer. Have you ever been able to find it? Yes. It's just under. I think that doing stunts would increase your viewership. How about we get you jumping from the roof into a swimming pool? Okay, well, let's see. The swimming pool I have is very small, and I can't get onto the roof. And also, I couldn't film it. So, on this occasion, we're going with no, until you guys buy me a mansion and a big pool. And then I'll be like, yeah, let's do it. I'm down for it. Welcome, German. How you doing? I don't know what any of that says. Not gonna lie, and I don't know who that person is. But Edu's here, so maybe he knows. Edu, what does that say? Is that a slur? Welcome in. I hope you're doing all right. We're just having a bit of a chin wag at the moment, and then we'll go into some OpenTTD in a little bit. But it looks like Rick from Rick and Morty. Does it? I mean, I don't watch Rick and Morty. I mean, I'm more inclined to believe that looks like Rick from Never Gonna Give You Up than Rick and Morty. That is not German. Okay, well, the man's name is literally German, so I just assumed it was probably going to be. Alright, this is going to potentially be a terrible idea, but I'm going to translate it and not show it on stream. Okay. It's Spanish, seemingly. And I still don't know what it means. Apparently it says, GH wins the less cancelled bone, I say. What? Do we have a translation for the English of that? That's apparently what it says. According to Google Translate, which is notoriously 100% accurate. So, we've got that. Judging by the fact, though, that we've heard nothing more out of Mr. German, if indeed that is your real name, it potentially is just full-blown nonsense. Which is fine, as long as it's not a slur. Okay, nonsense is fine. Hey, by the way, Isaac, you remind me of Gerald from Survivor. Look him up. So I got another one recently. Which Survivor, though? There's like, will it just show up? Because there's so many different Survivors. Oh, this farmer dude. Who's this guy? Look at him go. He's bloody Australian if ever I saw him. Got the flannel shirt on as well. What a hard yakka legend. No, the one that I got was, it was like, something beginning with L from Gangs of London. The Gangs of London. I can't remember what it was, but somebody said that I looked like him, and then I looked him up, and I'm like, you know what? Fair shake. Hold on, let me get his name, and then you can all look him up. Was it? Oh, here we go. Luan. Luan. Gangs of London. I think that if you don't have the beard and wore the same clothes, you look similar. I think if you're entirely different and so is he, you look identical. I mean, I get to a point for sure. Okay, hold on. Can we get? Let me show you this. I haven't quite got it set up for this, but if I turn it on and set it up, it's fine. Professional, #1 professional stream right here. You ready? This guy, apparently. I can see it. This dude? Didn't even... There we go. That. Yeah? Especially on, like, more of a side profile. He's got the hair. He's got the beard. The nose is even pretty close. The eyes are pretty close as well. He's a bit older. I reckon it's pretty close. Maybe that's me. Maybe, you never know. Maybe that is truly me. Maybe I've got a side gig, as an actual actor in an actual show. That's right. That's the side gig. This is the real deal. That's the side gig. Do you have a legit question? You are of course a musician, but have you ever taught music lessons before? I can imagine you'd be a cool teacher to high school students. So I had thought about it at one stage, not like in a school because you need to be like properly qualified. Like I'm pretty sure you need to have musical background or like I think you have to have both like some sort of music degree and then like a teaching degree, which I don't have. I don't have either of those, to be fair. I didn't actually finish my diploma of music, and I've never done anything to do with teaching. And I don't know, honestly, don't know how good I would be at teaching anyone anything. I don't think I could teach someone how to melt a block of butter in Australia on a 40-degree day. I don't think I could teach them that, let alone how to play an instrument or sing good, because there's like a very distinct difference between being really good at something, and I'm not actually saying I am, but being really good at something and then being able to teach that something really well. There's a lot of people that are like not very good at the thing that they teach, but they teach excellently. And there are a lot of people that are excellent at the thing that they do, they couldn't teach it to save their lives. I'm at least somewhat in that other category. I'm fairly good at something, but I could not teach it to save my life. So, I thought about doing just like basic piano or guitar lessons or something. I don't think I could do vocal lessons because I just don't know how to teach it. But at least there's something sort of, you know, what's the word? Not physical, like tangible that I could teach with, an actual physical instrument. It's harder to teach for vocals, at least I would think so. What I had in mind was those teachers who basically do one-on-one lessons with students during the day, not the music class teachers and instrument tutors. Yeah, so that's sort of what I was getting at there. But even like if you're doing it in a school, they still require you to have like I don't know. I guess it depends on the school. I think a bunch of them would definitely like require you to have some sorts of degrees and stuff anyway. When I was thinking about it, it would have to be like they would come to my house and use my piano or whatever. Probably piano, and then I could, teach them from that. But yeah, after thinking about it for like more than half an hour, I was just like, yeah, I just don't think I could teach them very well. I think I'd be doing them a disservice, and I think I'd just feel awkward and not really know what and how to do stuff, and I don't think I'd even be like that good. But yeah, I had thought about it at one stage, at least. You need working with children, so you'd be screwed there. Rude. I mean, getting a working with children's check's actually not that hard, to be fair. You're literally just like, pretty sure you just go to like a post office or something, and then you have to get like a justice of the peace to sign, or you get like a police check or something. Like, it's not that hard. But the main thing is the police check, and because I'm not suspicious in any way, everything would be fine. But then I'd have to work with children, so yeah, not for me. Thought about it, but not for me. But yeah, today we're going to be playing some OpenTTD. We're going to be building some big old train lines. Well, we're going to see. I'm saving up millions of dollars to build the Mega Rail once we can actually build the maglev rail. And we're going to see how it goes from there when we get there. But I think we might switch over. I think this is probably, yeah, roughly about how long I end up in, like, just chatting anyway. Like, this is usually about how long we go before we start. So, let's switch over. If it'll let me. It showed up literally a second ago. Trying to add a cat. There we go. Right. Trying to change the category. It was like, nope. Alright. Alright, good. And we'll get it opened up. Up, down. You gotta use some of these ones. Say what? Okay, let's get that train boy going. Just set that there. You can hear it clinging in the background. Alright, there it is. Alright, let's get into it. Let's get into it. This is where we were up to, I think. So, at the end of last time, we found out some incredibly crucial pieces of information. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, how many of you were here, but we were struggling for quite a while with having to, like, upgrade a whole bunch of planes and trains and automobiles, and it was doing my head in. Turns out there's literally a button here, a thing here. We can go replace vehicles. We can't do it now because we've already done it. We've already done it to all of them. Oh, actually, there's some that aren't replaced. Oh, no, wrong side. Okay. So the ones on the left side are the ones that we have. And then these are the ones that we can replace them with. And we can just click the button and bam, upgraded. They will start upgrading them. We were like manually stopping every like 10 seconds to have to replace all these things. And it was driving me insane. I was like, I wish there was a way to mass replace them. And then I Googled it and it turns out there is. So at the end of last stream, we mass replaced, like, or told them to start replacing anyway, all of our aircraft, all of our boats, all of our trains, and road vehicles. So now we're going to have a whole stack of these Concords, which are going to be so much more efficient because it's so quick, and a bunch of where are they? Bunch of these air taxis. These things are like pretty beast. I think they're a bit smaller, but they move way quicker, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 952. Which is almost... Is that almost as fast as a Concorde? Oh, no, it's not even close. Okay, it's not even close. So, hold on. What were the bigger ones then? Because the bigger ones... These ones, I guess. This one's about to get replaced. Oh. Wait, so what was the advantage of getting the... What was the advantage of getting these ones? I thought there was like... I thought these were like the best we could get. They're all the small ones. Oh, maybe that other one was a big one. I don't know. It's the newest one. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure everything will be fine. But we're like mass upgrading. This is why our money is currently going down, because they're all getting replaced at the moment. But once the big changeover has happened, we're gonna have like, yeah, everything's just gonna be so much more efficient. It's gonna work so much better. All right. Well, this is coal mine there. Wait, where are they going to? Poodleston East. Where's Poodleston East? Poodleston East. Oh, over there. Oh, they're taking it to that one. Okay. Are they? How much are they taking? I'm wondering if I wonder what the ratio is. I wonder if we can go 1 coal mine to 2 power plants, or if it should be more like 2 power plants, or two coal mines to 1 power plant. Oh, hold on. There is a coal mine over here, so maybe let's hook that bad boy up. Bit of a way. It's fine. Let's get the big rail. Let's go here. Okay, we're gonna have to get it to go across the river. Oh, dang it. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, there's another little pissy place. No! Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're going to have a bridge across here. Let's just get that in so that we can make sure we've got it. Is that Crazy by Niles Barkley? It sure is. It sure is. Isn't that crazy? Yes. Yes, it is. No, stop it. Stop it. I don't want that there. I don't want that there. Does that make me crazy? Song sums me up? Yeah, it does make you crazy. I'm pretty sure that's basically scientific research. If you like this song, or if it sums you up, quite literally does make you crazy. Yeah. Alright, let's get a train at the end of this. Yeah, also I'd be interested to know, especially for people that are in the Discord. Oh wait, we've got electric trains now, don't we? I'm sure there's an electric one. I'll see it though. I made a post in the Discord earlier on today about my music. I need a coal truck. There we go. Basically saying that I do. You guys all know, any of the regulars, anyone that's in the Discord will know that I obviously make music. My main sort of thing is that I make like more singer-songwriter / folk pop almost sort of thing music. That's like my main one, the main thing that I do. But then also I make all the music for the background of this stream. I've also made like a lo-fi EP, and I've made a like an 8-bit album, which has actually got genuinely some pretty cool tracks on it. They're all making no profit. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to read it anymore. And the question was, should I... Because I can't put them all under the same artist. I originally did have it set up like that, and it didn't, like... Because they're just such drastically different genres and, you know, albums and stuff, it really hurt both of them and didn't help at all. And I'd always thought, should I set up a separate album, or separate artist rather, for that sort of stuff, and have that all under a separate artist? And the main reason I hadn't done it is just because it would be a little bit of effort to set up, and I don't know how much of a benefit it would be. But at this point, I'm thinking it might actually be worth doing. It's like, there's a lot of tracks there, and I put in a lot of effort for a lot of the different things, and I have had people say, like, asked if it was on Spotify and if they could just listen to it, just separately. you know, not while listening to the stream or whatever. So yeah, I asked it in the Discord what people think, and it'll be interesting to see what the response is. Wait, that's that one there. Okay, let's... Oh no, they're already doing that. Okay, never mind. So we'll see what the response is, because it's not actually the end of the world for me to do that. It's not going to be a huge pain in the ass to set up, so it's just a little bit of stuff. So we'll see what people think. So you posted something, but it was a bit long. Didn't get too much time to read it, sadly. Yeah, no, there was a bit to it. I did have to put a bit of extra information in there, just so people knew what they were responding to. But whoa! Why was there a plane crash? You know what? This calls for more airports. We should get like a bunch of commuter airports, I think. On some of these small ones. Maybe that could work. How long does it take to make one track? It depends. Some of them took like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 hours. It depends what I have to do. For like my original ones, they take a fair while because I have to actually make the song. For these ones, the ones that you're listening to now in the stream, I can find a MIDI and then change the instrumentation, like, you know, put a bit of flavor to it and stuff for sure, and change things up a bit. And this is not quite just copy and paste, but a lot of the main work is already done. So it's not like incredibly difficult to do. But yeah, like I said, the actual original stuff, which I do have a bunch of, takes substantially longer. But yeah, I've literally got like 70 plus tracks. And I've literally completely forgotten where I put all those airports. I should have just connected up 2 first. Oh, idiot Isaac. Usually I am only guy who talks. I'm the only guy who talks. I shall make most of my key voice. Fair enough. What's the current song? This one? Before You Go by Lewis Capaldi. That's what this one is. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I literally just placed down like 3 airports and instantly forgot where I put them. Not that one. I've heard this song play before someone dies on TV. I mean, it does, like, it is that kind of song, isn't it? Like, it would fit that moment perfectly. Where did I put these airports? How can I have forgotten already? Okay, can I find... Is there a way to find commuter airports or something? I know I put it... Oh, here we go, here's one. Alright, I found one. I'm gonna put a bus station in here. To no one's surprise, did I forget what I did within like 5 seconds. Alright, let's get the super bus. We should only need one. Let it go. And go. Okay. Waffle Bottom. Everybody remember Waffle Bottom. Also remember the town here called Waffle Bottom. That place has got something. Here we go. Toggleville, that's another one. Waffle Bottom and Toggleville. Everybody remember those. There'll be a test on those later. Like, what? Why can I not place this? Oh, they don't like me. Why? They dislike me so much that they won't even let me build a bus station? Very poor. Why? Why are you like this? Here, have some new buildings. 6 mil to bribe the local authorities now. Jeez. When did bribing get so expensive? Used to be able to bribe people with integrity. Used to be straightforward. Okay. So what is the advantage of having the air taxi compared to that? 100 passengers? Does it got a longer lifespan? No, it doesn't. More reliable? Oh, way more reliable. Like, incredibly more reliable. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Wyvern, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the daily prayers. I hope you feel blessed. Welcome. We're just currently trying to find all of the airports that I just placed and literally instantly forgot where they were. Waffle Bottom was the other one. Here we go. Here we go. We got it. We did it. Let's just clone it and go. They can just be going to there. That's fine. Although, what I might do actually, I might get another... I'm going to get an aircraft here. Wyvern, did you invite them? You going to scare off any new... There might be new... There's no one new here, but if there was, they're going to think that this is some kind of a weird cult. And there's no cult things going on here. I can confirm with no certainty that this is not... I completely not a cult. Alright, let's let that guy go. And we might send someone from... Was it Tanglehead? Oh, you know what? This is another one. This must be another one that we added. Oh, no. This isn't... No, never mind. That's something else. It was Toggleville. So we can get a new taxi here. And we'll get that one that just goes from here to the other one. Thank you for all those prayers. Thank you for all those prayers, Log. I think Log sent them. I don't think our Lord and Savior Log would try and do me like that, though. Surely he wouldn't do me like that. I'm just trying to run a nice, respectable stream here that people could come into and not be like, wow, this feels like a bit of a cult. Because that's heckin' strange, my dude. Oh, Bucks and Bezos, alright. Well, anyone that doesn't have Prime, or anyone that doesn't have a sub, either get your sub now so you don't have to deal with ads, use your Prime or whatever you got, or prepare for the ads. A minute and a half of pure ads from Bezos himself. Sent to you by Farshin Chops. I'll see you guys in a minute and a half. Now that we've got rid of all of the peasants, all of the people that have given me money, we can just chat mad nonsense while they're out. Where is the other... I say that. The only thing I'm trying to figure out right now is where the hell the other airport is. I'm sure I put one down here somewhere. Where is this ad? Adding nonsense is my speciality. Yeah, man, I don't know. I swear it just doesn't work sometimes. Like, it just does ads. Like, Twitch does what Twitch wants. It just does Twitch things. Like, that's literally supposed to be the button so we can run an ad now so that it doesn't have to pre-roll later and you guys don't get it at a random time. But then, every time I hit it, people are just like, what ads? What do you mean? But then they'll just get ads at random times anyway. We've got one airport somewhere that's not connected, and I don't know where it is. I know it was at a small town that didn't already have a bus line or anything. So maybe we should just look for an airport that's not next to a bus line or anything. Never mind, here it is. Ah, they did get the ad. Take that, peasants! This is why you have to give me money, so you don't have to deal with ads. So you can listen to me for longer. That's a terrible idea. Man, I really wish I knew where this airport is. You guys are really missing out on this 1.5 minutes of searching for an airport that I just placed. This is some premium content right now. When you guys check back on the VOD, no one's going to check back on the VOD, and then see that this is what happened, you'll be like, damn. I feel ripped off. I think I found the airport, though. On slightly more exciting news, Crumplegate. This doesn't have anything connected, seemingly. Let's put that there and that there. Sweet. I found it. I'm so happy. Can't you tell by my voice? Okay, oh my, no, there's a plane already here. It's not this one. This is another one. Well, let's get a bus route going here anyway, because it should still help. I was so excited. I thought I'd found it. Damn, a minute of missed airport searching? Yeah, and I thought I found it. I didn't even find it. But you really missed out. Like, there was some real gems. There was some real, like, oh, some of the best conversation you've ever heard in that last 1 minute. You are going to kick yourself if you ever watch the VOD back. It has to be this one. It has to be Twist Ahead, no?
Stay a while and listen.
It's got to be this. If that plane lands at Twist Ahead. Ah! God damn it! I thought I was onto something. So annoying. Synthwave is welcome. Just here for my lurk and work. No worries. Enjoy your lurk. I'm just trying to find an airport that I just placed. It's very exciting. And chat is 100% with me on that. They're like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is the most thrilling content I've ever witnessed by an individual. I can't believe he's only got less than 400 subs. Wow, wow, wow. Or followers even. Subs though. Thank you for more daily prayers, fashion shops. You're really praying hard today. Hope you just really want to get that blessing in, don't you? You got to make sure that things turn around for the better. I genuinely have no idea. I swear I have searched like every inch of this map. And I cannot find... Did I only place 2? I mean, you could check the VOD. This is true. This is true. I could go back and check the VOD. I could do that. But I'm not going to. Because that would mean, like, doing that. Okay, everyone's arriving. Very nice. I don't even know. Actually, I legitimately don't even know if I could do that. I don't know how you would do that while it's still live. Well, I think I'm just gonna have to leave it as is, and maybe I never got to place the third one. Maybe I only ever got to place 2. Sexy hydration. Let's do that. Oh my. Alright, let's just slap down a couple more commuter airports. Let's put one over here. Alright, I'm gonna put it down first. And I'm gonna connect a bus. And I'm gonna remember where it was. So it's Windyweed. No, it's Cocklewell. It's at Windyweed. Well, it's connected to Windyweed, but it's apparently Cocklewell, which is all the way up here. What the Cocklewell is that about? Confusing. Confusing. Damn, that's sexy? You're damn right it is. That's why you guys haven't left yet. That's the only reason. God knows the content's not worth it. Airport searching. Woo! Ah, I clicked out of the window. Gee, great content. Gotta head off. Thanks for the fun banter. No worries, Farsh and Chops. Pleasure to have you here. I hope things start going a little bit better for you. And yeah. I was afraid of that. There wasn't any of the other ones. No, or the only ones I could find were really expensive. I knew they weren't great, but I didn't know they were that bad. Jeez, yeah, can't have those.
No, she can have angry.
Yeah.
So I'll
Alright, sorry about that. Back. Actually, before you go, tell your other half I say hi. Well, she's just gone to bed, so she was just telling me something. Cocklewell. That's what we want. Now we want to add another airport in somewhere nearby. Rickety Gate? Let's put one at Rickety Gate. Let's put it there. Alright, we want Rickety Gate to Cocklewell. You know what? I think I just need a bus from there to the other one. It's already here. There, you go rest up, Farsh and Chops. You do what you need to do, and I'll see you next time. Go. Alright, now we want to have a taxi. This one is going to go simply to Cocklewell. And then we're going to have one that goes from... Well, where am I? Where the dickens am I? Rickety Gate to the big one. Go. Let that go. Very nice. And we're gonna have the one at Cocklewell as well. Get all the planes. Can I please click on the damn thing? There we go. Got it. Oh, okay. Yeah. I won't remember to do that now, but I'm trying to do it. Yeah, okay. clone it. No, that's not what I want. Ah! Go to is what I want. There we go. We just want everyone going to here, I think. Because this is just going to be a big interchange. We'll have them coming in from every other spot into here and then going out there. Would you rather live without video... Wait, hold on. Live without video games or internet. Oh my goodness, what is that thing? Is that an upgraded... Sorry, I will answer your question. If you... What is the schedule we talking about? Oh. What? I told it to go... Was that not the one that I just told to go here? Or did I not do one to... Oh, I don't know what to do. Sorry, I'm just gonna do this because I think we've just found a replacement for these. Look at that thing. It's a bit more expensive, has more passengers. Oh, it's way more reliable. Bam. Start that. That's gonna be expensive. That's gonna be super expensive. That's gonna cost me $46 million. But that's gonna be worth it. More mail, more passengers. Wow. It's crazy. That's a tricky one. That's a very tricky one. I'm trying to think if there's a loophole. Because I mean, the obvious dilemma here, that you've posed is that I couldn't stream. If I'd have to have one or the other, so I obviously couldn't stream, which wouldn't be the end of my life, but I must say it's one of the things that I certainly thoroughly enjoy as a creative outlet at the moment. So losing that would be pretty... I don't want to necessarily use the word devastating, but it would suck. But I think I'd probably... I don't know, what do I use more? Like, I play games literally every day, but I also use the internet every day. I think I would probably have to go without games. If that was the hard, fast one or the other, I think I'd have to go without games because without the internet, I couldn't do my music at all. Well, I could, but not in the information age that we're in. I could, I couldn't, like, I wouldn't get anywhere substantial really. And I wouldn't be able to play games that effectively and efficiently anyway because I wouldn't be able to get them, because I wouldn't be able to go on Steam, because I wouldn't have internet. I wouldn't be able to do most of these things. Like, if this was like 20, 30 years ago, when the internet was still still starting out, it would probably be, sure, get rid of the internet. But in this day and age, without the internet is a lot more difficult than it sounds. So yeah, I think I'd have to go without video games, which is a terrifying thought. Wow, we spent so much money so quickly on replacing all those aircraft. How much have we got left? Okay, we've done most of them though. We've only got 8 left. We've still got 8 of these to go. How have they not been done yet? They're only 420k. Why haven't they been done? Man, those things look like... They look crazy. They're getting done. They're getting done. I was supposed to be saving for the Mega Rail, and then I just went and replaced all my vehicles. The thing is, though, if I didn't replace them, I'm pretty sure those Concords would go out of production. They've got to be going out of production pretty soon, especially with a replacement that was so similar. The reliability on these ones is so much better, so they've got extra people and the reliability is way better, so I think they're gonna be a fair bit better. I think the speed's about the same. I'd go internet because even though it was, even though it has done a lot. Oh, done. Okay, that was supposed to be done. Done a lot of good. Often. More often than not. Okay, yeah, I can read. I swear I can read. Done a lot of good more often than not. It's just full of toxic assholes, and I can play games offline. I don't disagree, but at the same time, can you play games offline these days? Like, yes, technically you can, but certainly most of the games that I play are, at the very least, ridiculously difficult to do if you have no connection to the internet at any point. Eventually, once you got everything set up after you've been connected to the internet, it's not terrible, but it's still annoying and pretty difficult. But getting to that stage, unless you're only playing a whole bunch of older games, which, you know, to be fair, I am doing currently, but I thrive on variety, and I die. Like, I can't do... There's a lot of people that can do just the 1 or the 2 games. Like, my dad is a prime example. He has played 2 games for the past 30 years of his life, and I wish that was an exaggeration. He's played 2 Star Trek games that I play with him whenever I can, and I have a great time. I'm not gonna lie, it's great, and I love those games, and I love playing with him. But he is only... basically since I've been born, he's only played those 2 games. And I get like I'm finished with the game after, like, depending on the game obviously, and mileage may vary, and you know, you come and go on different games here and there. Like, you're not ever just like, I'm completely done with this game forever. You know, you'll come back to it after a while. But after like a couple months, depending on what it is, like maybe a few hundred hours, if you're lucky, I'll be like, nah, I need another game. So I think if I didn't have the ability to get the newer games, it would drive me insane. I couldn't do it. Yeah, I would literally rather not have games at all than be stuck with, like, you know, it's a certain amount of games, I suppose, but money limit. Yeah, you'll get there eventually. No? Yeah, you'll get there. Don't worry. It'll happen. Hopefully it'll just stay there until they can afford it. Until I can afford it. I have a PS2 with like 300 games and Skyrim Anniversary Edition on disc, so I'm set. Yeah, I mean, when you put it like that, it sounds like a decent amount of games, but I've still got at least another 30, 40, maybe 50 years in me of gaming, theoretically. If I only had like 3 or so 100 games, if that, to play over those years, and was not able to play the new ones that came out that I was interested and excited about, because I would be, it would drive me insane. I would become an actual lunatic, an actual madman. It would break my mind. And also, one thing you have to take into consideration is, while you have 300 games, I bet you have about 100 of them, if that are actually like really good games that you actually want to play. Like, I think I have about 150 or so games in my Steam library, and then there's all of Game Pass as well, which I have access to at any given point at the moment. And I'm never gonna play half of those games because either they just don't seem interesting to me, or they're bad games. But yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. I definitely do understand the choice, but for me, I couldn't do it. I need the spice of life, you know? Variety's the spice of life. For some people, a lot more than others. Okay, we're just sort of waiting for our money to tick over so that we can get some of these things upgraded. I mean, honestly, I wish that I could be... There's those three. I wish I could be happy with just playing the same thing over and over and over again and not get bored or, you know, feel monotonous and stuff playing the same thing over and over again. Because then I could just, you know, kick back and chill and be like, yeah, cool, I get to play this fun game again, and then just keep doing that and not get like bored and or stressed or frustrated or annoyed or anything that I'm not wanting to play a game anymore. Oh my goodness, what is that thing? What is that monstrosity? What the bulbous nonsense is that? That's a large aircraft though. We don't actually want a large aircraft. It's only got the 952 top speed. The ones that we've got at the moment, the dingers, these ones that we're replacing the Concords with, go 2000. So although this can carry 400, I would rather have just a bunch of real quick ones. Pete, welcome. Thank you for the daily prayers. I hope you feel blessed. We're running into money problems. How close are we to replacing these? Also, there was that, I don't know, there was a fireball earlier on. There was, a bunch of people died, and I should probably be more concerned about it, but I don't even remember what that was, what happened, and... No, I can't just buy a new one then. And what impact it had, or where it was going to or from. I don't remember seeing what it was, and... You know, it was only 4 people. These planes carry 130. Well, 100, I guess, the earlier ones. So, you know, if only 4 people died, and I'm assuming that's counting the pilot, the co-pilot, and all the stewardesses. Then, so it was just an empty plane that crashed into the ground. Yeah, they got paid. It's fine. They're dead, but they got paid. I come bearing Cole's special burger sauce hot cross buns. Get out. If Adam was here, he'd time you. Seriously, what even is that? What even is that? What is wrong with people? Goodbye. See ya. Who makes... It's like... It's essentially Big Mac sauce hot cross buns. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with people? How does it even work? Is it like the little lines, the crosshatch that you usually have on the hot cross buns is just burger sauce? Or is it like throughout the bun? Is it like baked into the bun? Or is it like the raisins? There's like little pockets of burger sauce? Like what? Or is it all of those things combined? It sounds like a nightmare. It sounds like the worst thing I've ever heard. Like a jam donut. Wait, so it's like okay, alright, okay, hold on. So it's like a hot cross bun, right? Shaped as a hot cross bun, looks like a hot cross bun. And then on the inside of it, there's what would turn into a molten core of Big Mac sauce or special burger sauce on the inside of that. What the hell is wrong with those? What? Who is buying that? Obviously, you've bought it. I know you've bought it for the troll. I'd be very curious to see if you actually enjoyed it. If you do, you're not my friend anymore. Leave this town immediately. There's only room enough for one of us. I don't know, I'm never buying one. Okay. I mean, a part of me is tempted to get one just because of how stupid that is. That sounds like absolute madness. And so part of me wants me... Should I get some and try some on stream? Now I'm actually genuinely tempted to go and get some and try some on stream and see what they are. Because they are terrible. They sound terrible. This sounds gross and I've just eaten black pudding. Yep. Oh my goodness, 11 more people died. What? Why are you people so good at dying? And not me being the one to kill you. Okay. You need to go home so I can clone you. Oh, there we go. I can see the corpse right here. Keep going. Can you... Can you turn around? Can you go home? So how do I don't even know why it crashed. Okay, they've cleared it. I don't know why it crashed. I'm a bit confused. Oh, did they have to like circle for too long or something? Was there too much going on here? Does this only have like one? Well, yeah, I guess it's only got one runway. Okay, maybe I shouldn't replace it then, actually. Let's just go. It's survival of the fittest. Just weed out any of the ones that are too weak to make a landing without exploding. It's gonna be fine. But your daughter's birthday is coming up, and you're not invited! Ooh, gee, imagine that. Imagine that. I'm guessing you know of black pudding. I've definitely heard of it, and I have a vague understanding of what it is. I've definitely heard of black pudding and the sentence. I've heard the words black pudding, that's disgusting in the same sentence without a that's not disgusting. So yeah. I don't know exactly. I can't think of off the top of my head exactly what it is. It's pig's blood with oats and suet? I don't know what that is. That sounds disgusting. The oats more than the pig's blood. I hate oats. I'll eat a pig. All the blood. Everything. I'll drain it full of it. I'll drain it from its blood and I'll drink its blood. But you try and feed me oats. God damn it. You'll live to regret it. Disgusting. Good present for it. Sounds so gross. Genuinely considering getting them now. Just for the meme. It sounds absolutely terrible. Oh, new house is going up there. Very nice. How big are these places now? 29k. How's Mousewell going? 27k. Oh, okay. Mousewell is slowed down. And Krusty Gate has overtaken. Very nice. So oats is the gross part? Noted. Yeah, I hate oats. I hate oats. I hate porridge. I hate... I mean, there's a lot of things I hate when it comes to food. I'm all about textures. Anything that's got like a weird texture. Like, so good examples of this is couscous. Absolutely vile. Like, I put it in my mouth. I've tried to eat it before, and like just pure instant gag reflex just goes, get that the hell out of my mouth. And I literally can't physically get it down because my reaction, my instant visceral reaction is just, nah, get out. Jelly is very much the same. Not quite as violent, but is very much the same as like it. The texture to me is just disgusting, and instantly needs to. It's like nope, can't do it. What else? What else is there? There's a few other things. Can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, anything that's got like a weird texture. My my mouth is just instantly like nope. Right, let's get a new aircraft here. This is a big airport, I think. So let's get a big old dinger. And where are we gonna send it to? Oh, alright, it's Tanglehead. Where do we want to send it? We're obviously going to send it here. There was another big airport that we put in, wasn't there? Where was the other big airport? I'm sure there was, because we put in an intercontinental and an international. Or was it the Tanglehead one? Maybe that actually is the one that we put in. Not that one. Do we have any other big airports that we can put it in? Oh, get out of my face. There's so much stuff on the screen. Let's go there. Alright, cool. Let's get that going. Alright, so I guess there's new stuff we can upgrade. There was an armored. Yeah, there's a new armored truck. Oh, let's do that. There's only two of them, so. Culling is newer than that. Okay, no, I think I've got everything. I think you would be okay with black pudding. It's modeled like a sausage, so it isn't that bad. Yeah, I'm fine with sausages. I think the pig's blood might get me a bit, just because I know the taste of that can be pretty offensive. Like I said, I'm less. It's less of an issue about taste, although I don't like things that don't taste very good. But it's usually like seasoning, as long as it's seasoned well. You know, I'm more care about that, the actual, like if it's seasoned well. But yeah, if the texture's bad, it's just like an instant nope. I know that my wife has tried, on a similar but not the same vein, my wife has tried haggis before and she actually really likes haggis. Most people like turn up their nose quite violently at haggis, but she actually really likes it. I've not tried it though, so. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I actually did like it, because I think it's just got like, especially I think what she said is it needs to be like a proper good haggis, like a well seasoned, well prepared haggis, because there's a lot of them that people make that just aren't seasoned properly, and that wouldn't be very good, because obviously the ingredients in a haggis need to be well seasoned, otherwise they would be feral. No, can't do it. Not today. Stars. Okay. Can we put it down here somewhere? No. Okay, we got the Dinger 200. I don't want that one. Can we rotate airports? I'm sure I've already asked this question at some stage. And I've definitely been given an answer. I have forgotten what the answer is. I'll probably just put one here, actually. Because what are the other airports around here? We've got the big one there. I'm sure we had another small one in here somewhere. Let's just put it here. And plumb that in with some buses. There's actually a bunch of stuff here that probably can use buses. Just gonna get a whole bunch of those buses in. Right. Haggis is another thing that puts people off when they learn what it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've heard for sure. It's like it's a whole bunch of like disgusting sounding things that if they were, you know, just by themselves or unseasoned, basically, they would be absolutely feral. But when seasoned well, they could be pretty tasty. Okay, let's just go back. Oh, there's literally one right there. It's fine. Go through there. Oh, I don't need this last one. Alright, we're gonna send them at different intervals though. I don't want them just all going straight away like I did the last few times. Heart, lungs, and kidney or liver in the stomach of a sheep. Yeah. Which, to be fair, that's like pretty much, you know, that sort of stuff is what a sausage is made out of. You know, there's some pretty, like, good tasting sausages, especially if you go to, like, like Eastern Europe, especially like Germany and stuff like that. They have like proper bratwursts and stuff with like good seasoning, basically. But it's just like when you actually know what it is, it can put you off. But as long as it's seasoned well, most things, if seasoned well, can taste amazing. But a lot of people just have no idea how to season something properly. And it ends up being disgusting. Alright, I don't think we've actually put any aircraft here yet, have we? Alright, this is a small one. So let's go back. But I'm a very big believer in seasoning your food. Seasoning it well. There's nothing like, honestly, I genuinely prefer like bad tasting food than bland tasting food, because at least it tried to be something. At least it went for something, failed, but tried to do something, rather than just, well, I guess this is basically bread. Cool, that sounds fun. Yay. Delicious. Alright, there we go. New airport. This one, we'll see how much use this gets. This could get a bit of use. So we've got a bunch new... We've upgraded all of our aircraft now, I think. And... how are these ones still not... Did I forget to press the start button? They still haven't done. Confusing. I'm a chef, so I know all about seasoning. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, true. There's so many, it really bothers me when people just don't season their food. Especially when they don't season their food and then they complain. Like, okay, this is one of the biggest gripes I have with vegan food. Don't at me. Everyone calm down. Relax. Relax. Let me explain. I am like a prolific meat eater. I love a good hearty lamb steak or something. Like, oh, if like well cooked lamb and well seasoned lamb is one of my favorite things ever. But people make and have vegan food, and it has a reputation for being terrible. And a lot of it is. But not because it actually is terrible. It's because they never season it. They put like a bunch of, you know, sprigs of lettuce on a plate, maybe an asparagus or something. First of all, those two things don't go together. And then they don't season it. They put together a salad or something. Oh, bit of a lag on that one. Welcome, Adam. How are you? You know, they put stuff together. They make almost some sort of a dish. And then they look at all their seasoning jars all along the wall that are lining the wall. You know, their 3-step seasoning rack. And they just go, you know what? I'm vegan now. And they throw it in the bin. And they just don't use it. And it is bland and boring as hell. And it tastes bad. But as soon as you start actually seasoning the damn things, most things can taste pretty damn good. I've had a few like really nice. I don't go out of my way to order them, and in fact I usually go out of my way to not order them. But I've had a couple like either plant-based and or vegan or like vegetarian burgers or different things, like just meals in general, that have tasted fantastic because they actually had flippin' seasoning on them. But for some reason, there is this prevailing, I don't know what you call it, but like just way of doing things when preparing vegan food, that they just chuck all of the spices and herbs and spices out of the window and just go to hell with it. It blows my mind. It's like people already don't want to eat your food because they love meat, and then you're taking away the one thing that could actually win them over and be like, you know what? It actually tastes pretty good. So I'm actually, because that's one of the main reasons people don't want to eat it, is because it doesn't taste good. Like, meat has a flavor in it already. So there's a lot, like, it's hard to get it wrong. So you have to work more to make a good vegan dish. But if they just actually put the effort in, a lot of people would be like, you know what? This actually tastes really good. And the reason that I'm eating it is because it tastes good, because that's most of the reason that a lot of people eat food. Obviously, sustenance is a very important thing, but you eat food for it to be tasty. And if it doesn't taste good, why would you eat it? That's welcome to thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Make me good food that tastes good and I will eat it. That's the long and the short of it. Don't care if it's vegan or otherwise. I hate vegan food, it sucks. Yeah. Like I said, if it's well seasoned, which it often isn't, and that's the problem, it can actually taste pretty good, but people just don't season it properly. Crossy Gate has gotten massive and it's taking over the surrounding towns. It is. Look at it. This one is at 30k now. Crossy Gate. It's gone to town. And then some. Because yeah, it's literally gotten to Ferryburg. Hey Claire. It's gotten to Ferryburg and Lumpy Bottom. It's actually gone ahead of Mousewell now. Mousewell's only at 28. Like, it looks like it's expanded a bit, but like, it's not. It's just not gone as far as Krusty Gate. Krusty Gate's just gone for it. It's like our capital city taking over the surrounding areas and taking credit for anything good that happens in the surrounding towns. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. You know, there's like, I don't know if we've talked about this on stream before, but there's like a bunch of people that want said quote unquote capital city of the state to essentially assimilate where we live. And everyone in Melbourne's like, oh yeah, obviously, let's do that. Everyone there's like, oh yeah, sure. And then everyone here is like, piss off. I don't want to be a part of that. Get out of here. Get lost. That's why I live here, not there, because it's a crap hole. I don't want to live there. I want to live here. I don't want to be part, I don't want to be associated with you. Get out of here. I reckon I can make a good vegan dish, but nah, steak all day. Yeah, I mean, look, if there was two options, one of them was a good vegan dish, even if it was like really good tasting, and a good like steak, like lamb or beef steak or something, I would definitely still choose the steak. But if the choice was between just like a half-assed beef steak that someone couldn't season, or a really well-seasoned, like a really good, tasty, well-seasoned vegan dish, I would choose the vegan dish. Because, to me, flavor is king. It's just that generally, a meat dish has much better flavor. About 15 million now, so that's something. Do we want to put some more airports in? We could put an airport from Soggyton to Griddlewood. It's like the world's shortest distance. We could put in, let's just put in some buses here. Let's just connect these two. Do we not have... So Griddlewood has grown, like, fairly decently, but it's not actually connected to anything, seemingly. So what if we put in... Well, let's put an airport here, and then let's connect all of this via bus. You know what? Never mind. Are they not gonna... Oh, go. Go suck a lemon. Amazing. What if I put it on this side? Can this side be counted as... Good. Fine. We're putting it here then. You don't get any of our business. You don't get our airport. So frustrating. I don't know why so many people on this map just completely hate me. When they haven't even... I haven't even interacted with them half the time. Alright, go. Go, and then we get an aircraft here. As long as it doesn't have vegan cheese, that stuff smells like feet. Yeah, look, I actually have had, I think, one, maybe two semi-decent, I have had at least one, like, actually good vegan cheese. But I think, yeah, even those, I think they did still smell kind of funky. The thing that always gets me, though, is that with that whole endeavor, they always try and make it... They always try and make it the closest thing that they can to meat. Like they're trying to win over the people that are eating meat. By, like, making it exactly the same as meat. But that's not what's gonna win over people that eat meat. You've gotta make it just, like, a delicious product. Like, ignore trying to make it a replica of the thing you're trying to, you know, stop people eating. And just make it a damn good product, and then more people would eat it. I'd eat it. If it was something that was, like, you know... well, it's also not very, like, cost-effective for, you know, us peasants, us plebs. It's, like, super expensive. Like, if it was as cost-effective as buying a steak and tasted real damn good, I would buy it. but it doesn't. So I wouldn't eat vegan cheese even if it could save my life. I'd rather die. Woof. Woof. That bad, is it? Yeah, I think I've had a few different like vegan or plant-based. I think maybe the ones that I'm remembering are like plant-based cheeses rather than specifically vegan cheeses, which aren't always the same thing. And I think they were okay. But still, the thing is, with a lot of those products, actually, here's the thing. With a lot of those products, if you have them in isolation, you're like, yeah, this is pretty good. But if you have them next to the thing that they're trying to replicate, you're like, oh yeah, sorry buddy. Get off of my plate. Nah, I'm sorry. The original is clearly better. Clearly better. I've had two good vegan cheeses, and one that I actually couldn't tell it was vegan, and that one tasted good, but you could tell it wasn't vegan. Wait, what? I couldn't actually tell it was vegan, and one that tasted good, but you could tell it wasn't. Oh, it wasn't cheese. Sorry, not vegan. The autocorrect. I see. You could tell it wasn't cheese. Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I definitely don't seek that stuff out because normal cheese, like actual cheese, is freaking amazing. I don't really want to replace it or anything, so I'm not going to go out of my way to have some sort of, you know, terrible replacement. This place has got like a whole bunch of people at the airport. How many, do I just need more? Let's just get new aircraft here. Let's just send you down to here. This airport's gonna start getting real busy. This is the big hub. There's no one there though. I guess they must just be getting straight up. Like this must just be a big interchange. They must be getting off one and then going straight on to the next. But most of the people that are here don't seem to have many passengers. Maybe they've already dropped them all off by the time they get here. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh yeah, these are like full. Yeah, okay. Coal trucks. I don't want new stuff. Okay, things are looking alright. Not autocorrect, it was my brain. Can't blame the PC for that one. Yeah, I like that's the sort of thing that I meant, but autocorrect, you know, people understand what that is. People get what you mean. Alright, so there's a bunch of I think there's a few vehicles that need replacing. I don't know what they were there. No, I thought there was a few. We have 65 buses. Jeez. I'm sure we just saw something, like we literally just saw something that needed upgrading and I've already forgotten what it was. Krusty Gates at 31,000. Keeps going. It's just going to engulf all of these places. I'm starting to get concerned that we might not be able to find space to run a rail from one side to the other. I genuinely don't know if it's going to be something that's going to be possible. Also, is this airport? It's actually still kind of fine, seemingly. I was wondering if we were going to have, like, problems with this. If it was going to be too busy. But it's seemingly still fine at the moment. Also, it's ironic that these planes here that you can see, these are the taxis. They only hold, what is it, like 70 people or something? 75 passengers, and they're classed as a small vehicle. And then these ones right here, which are clearly like the same size, are classed as a large vehicle, and they carry 130. And if you saw the other planes that we had previously before we upgraded to these space taxi looking things, they were smaller than that, but they were counted as large aircraft, and they could fit like 300. So all the scale of all these is like pretty whack. But I think we want to, let's just get a couple more airports maybe. Do we have any new ones? Wait, let's just have a look at this. So that's the, oh, okay, so this is the intercontinental one. The international must be, I think it's the one we had up at the other place. The metro one, which is still kind of small, honestly. Yeah, I think we'll just get a few more commuter ones. Yeah, it's really just like not worth building trains and stuff when you can have these airports that are just so efficient, especially when it comes to making money. And especially once you get to a point where you're making this much money, it's much easier and gonna get us more money in the long run as well. To just like spend a couple mil on an airport and a few planes and then like some connecting buses. Than to worry about... Wait, what? Where's the dogs? Huh? Where's the... Hello? Where's the connection? Is there just... Has there just been people sitting there for ages? Have they never been able to... I am a little confused. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to demolish this. Road vehicle in the way. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to send him out first. Okay, get out of the depot so I can blow it up. Right, get rid of that. Build a through road. And I think I'm gonna have to get rid of this as well. Otherwise they're not gonna let me put a bus stop there. They're probably not gonna let me put a bus stop there now anyway. Oh no, they did. Okay, good. I was afraid they were just gonna be like, wah, you blew up roads, wah. Because that is exactly what they would do in this game. Alright, there we go. I fixed it. Okay, cool. So now there's a proper connection through there. And now we want to get some actual aircraft in here. The old air taxi. Okay. It can go from here to... Where do we want to connect this tiny place to? This other tiny place. Done. We'll just like connect a bunch of the outskirts tiny places and then connect them all into the intercontinental as well. This is probably like anyone that's like has any idea of how this sort of thing works. This is probably a terrible design. But there is just like a flaw in that idea though. And it is that I don't care. That's the flaw. I'm still making millions of dollars, so it must be working okay. this place is getting heckin' busy. But yeah, they're obviously working relatively efficiently because there's never any more than like 30 bags of mail and like 50 people. I just got 80 grand. Wow. That's a... How big is this? How big is his? Okay, it's just 2 of them. Jeez, how far away is it? He's coming from Soggyton? Question mark? Where's Soggyton? I thought Soggyton was one of the smaller ones. Oh no, that was Soggyton. This is Wafflebury, where he's going. Okay. Yeah, it's not even like that long of a... Well, I guess it is relative. 36 grand? Nice. I guess it's a bit of distance. They just do it so quick. I just want to see how much he gets when he pulls out. Yeah, I'll do that sexy hydration in just a moment, Pete. Just want to see how much. Was that the guy? Or is this the guy? 23 grand. One of them made 40 grand. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Either of those is pretty good. Let's be sexy for a moment. Wow. We got 25 mil. Does anyone know when we're supposed to get these maglevs? I'm pretty sure I checked it last time. It might have been like 2016 or something. I can't remember. I can't even remember. Because aren't we also supposed to be able to upgrade this? Right? No? Luckily these guys haven't like crashed into each other yet, which is a minor miracle. Okay, I need to find a depot somewhere. Pick this one up. Here somewhere? That doesn't help me. Oh, here we go. Maglev, okay. Oh, so we can do electrified rail. Oh, that would explain why I haven't been able to get the electric engines. Because I've been building normal railway. It's not available there. Alright, I'm gonna quickly Google, when do we get maglev? Okay, Google, when do we get maglev in OpenTTD? It like turned on for a second and then was like, nah, stuff you. And then just turned off. Okay, Google, when do I get maglev in OpenTTD? Oh, here we go. Maglev is the 4th and final type of track available in the game. This type of track is an existing technology here in the real world. In the game, it is available around 2021. So we've still got another 6 years to prepare. I can't believe the OK Google thing actually worked. Oh no, I've just spoken to it again. Stop it. Everyone's phones at home just going off, telling them about OpenTTD right now. Ship 14 has a void order? What are you talking about? Oh, please don't tell me... What? Okay. Delete it then, I guess? Was it one of the buoys? Did one of the boys in the water disappear? This guy also has a void order? Well, no, it must have been one of the rigs then. Did this like rename itself or something? It's got so much oil. Because I don't think the... Oh no, it is there. Oh, man, I'm confused. I don't know what happened. Whatever, you do you. So many of these are just making no money. I remember when we thought, let's get banks happening. That'll get us money. Because somebody told me that we could like get stuff between banks, like ship stuff between banks. And then it just like, it was a nightmare and didn't really work that well. And now we just have the plain Empire, which we sort of already had to begin with. But 56 aircraft. Profit last year, 11.87 million. Already profit this year, 12 million. And we are... Okay, we are about to end the year, so it's it is fairly closely comparable there. But, like, yeah, 12 million a year? Just because we have got a lot of aircraft, basically. Pretty good. I imagine if you tried to actually play this competitively, that a lot of people would actually fully ban aircraft. Or at least to some extent they would ban aircraft just because of how strong they are. It's like, I'm gonna have a look in a second actually to see how much buses get, like all my road vehicles, because I'm pretty sure it will just pale in comparison. Like, to be fair, I have way more planes than I do buses and trucks and things. Well, okay, no, technically not. I think I have, because it requires a lot more buses and trucks and stuff like that to achieve the tasks that they need. But in the scheme of the actual setup, there's a lot more going on with the aircraft. So I have like heaps of different routes. Oh, there's an airport here. Completely forgot about that. Alright, you do that little triangle there. And you... can go from here to the hub. Boom. I mean, even just looking at this international hub airport, when most of the planes landing, look at that, 34 grand. This is like a small one, 5 or 6 grand. The other one before was like 20 something grand. That's pretty damn good. That one's 16 grand, and it was only like a quarter filled by the looks of it. How much is this guy gonna do? Land first. I'm gonna make sure they're repaired. Alright, now he's gonna pull in. How's this guy? How much is this guy gonna do? 9 grand, and there was only 3% filled, seemingly. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, I was gonna actually check, so... wait, no, it's like... Oh yeah, right, we just select the different things. So let's see how much everything is making for us. Okay, so last year, this is a tell, isn't it? Last year, the profit we made from trains was 381 grand. Which, not terrible, not great. We do have 2 trains here that for some reason are making minus like 40 grand. I'm actually gonna have to, this one's making minus 15, this one's making minus 40. I really need to look into that because that shouldn't be making such a big minus. I think it's just stuck in the... I think it's just stuck in the depot again. So yeah, like round about 400k.
It's not a sex
total.
thing.
It's not. It isn't. Bus. Oh my goodness. Road vehicles. So we have so many road vehicles. 109 road vehicles. More than we have aircraft. Twice as many as we have aircraft. They only make 133k. That's how inefficient the road vehicles are. Boats, actually not terrible. Except for this dude. 350k last year. So boats and trains, not terrible, not great. There's 16 of them, 10 of them. You know, that's not terrible. For the amount that they have, that's fine. 109 road vehicles though. Because these are like the only reason, like literally the only reason that these exist, that all these buses and stuff exist. Some of these are making like real big losses. 14k. Is, oh my goodness, why are these ones making such a small amount of money? Why just get lost? Can't reach Gate Air. Look into that. It's just to connect the planes so that the planes can make more money. Or just to get people to the airports. Because the airports is absolutely where all the money's at. Alright, so this guy's not moving. He's not working properly. This guy's broken down and can't find the airport. So I've got to figure out why. Why can you not get to Ripley Gate? Oh, that's actually not connected there. Weird. There's a whole bunch of these that seemingly just like aren't connected. I wonder if there was like a bunch of those that were having a problem. Okay, well, that's that one solved. I'm still baffled by this one. This is not... This is the same one before. That was having the problems. The weird thing is, like, we got him running. We got him to his destination. And, like, he was going there and back again. A Hobbit's Tale. And then he's just seemingly stopped. I don't know if it's a case of... Because this other one comes into there. I don't know if that's, like, causing it. This other dude comes in and then they just go, nope. I don't know if that's the problem. Where is this guy doing? The thing is as well, he's been sitting in that depot with like 200 people just chilling there for 5 years or something. Just like people now live in that depot for some reason. I still have not figured it out. I don't understand it. It's taking so long to unload his passage as well. It's taking a real long time to blow his load. Wow, he's really edging it. Do you wanna unload already? 35. It's taking so long. Also, I love that this is the mines when there's literally no mine there. I think they used to be. Blew it. This one, the most disappointing thing about this one as well is that we spent, like, this is the Mega Rail. This is the Mega Rail that Pinkerpool and Teddyton were already screwed me over massively because we built the Mega Rail from one side all the way up into the other side, basically. And then they're just like, oh, no, you're not allowed to build here. I don't want you to build here. And so we already got screwed over by that. And then, just to add insult to injury, this dude will simply not. He will just simply not. He simply mustn't. He simply won't. He just won't do anything. How long does it take for the passengers to get out? What is going on? Can I just make it so we can't go back to the depot ever again? Let's see what's behind here. Can I make this... Ah! They don't like me anymore. After all that, it only made $5 grand as well. Why does Griddlewood hate me? What did I do to you? Is it because... Is it because 200 of your citizens have been sitting in a depot for 5 years? And you didn't know where they were... Is it... Could it have something to do with that? I don't think it could. That seems absurd that that would have anything to do with it. But on the off chance that that is the case, could you possibly get over it? Could you just, like, just chill? Just be cool? No? This is going to bother me for a while as well. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to remove it. It's just going to have that part there. Oh, why is it taking... It takes so long. We have wasted so much time, energy, and money on this stupid train and this train line. I'm getting real worried that we're going to save up all of this money for the Mega Maglev, and we're going to have the same... The dumbass that's driving this train is going to be like, oh, I think I need a new job. And he's like, oh, I need a promotion. And he's going to migrate over to the new maglev, and he's just going to ruin everything. He's just going to steal all of the citizens and park them in a tunnel for the rest of their lives, and I'm going to suffer like $31,000 every year. Well, it was actually, I think it was like 40. I think it was like 38,000. Oh my goodness, and it broke down. He literally took like 3 months at the frickin' station. And then when he finally left, it broke down 10 meters away. This is the worst train of all time. There has been no worse. A tree just grew. Literally a tree just grew while you were parked at the station. 2 people just died. 2 people just died in a plane crash. I'm genuinely surprised that these have only ever been like 2 or 4 people. Is there no one on these planes? Yeah, there probably shouldn't be anyone on these planes, I guess. Well, I'm going to get a new one. I'm going to get another taxi. Whoops. I don't know where they were going to, but it's now going to here. Go. I'll just have to wait for the carcass to disappear. It'll be fine. What about the train that got lost? I think this is the train that got lost. It's still here. An entire forest is going to spring up around them before they even do it. And this is just unloading, I think, as well. I wonder if it's just because it's so long. And all the passengers are getting on here and walking all the way down to the back. Did we even get any money for that? Minus 38. It's so bad. Oh, no, we just got like 12 grand. Okay, well, already it's doing better than it did last year because it's actually delivered some passengers. Yeah, it must... I guess it must be this. I wanted to, like, put in a second, like, zone here, but it just wouldn't let me. I wanted it so that one of them could come in one side while the other went in the other, but... nope. It didn't want me to double park. has this guy lost so much money? What's wrong with you? This guy. What are your orders? Scatterweed to Soggyton. Where's... Oh wait, Scatterweed's this one. No, that's Tinkerweed. Scatterweed's this one? Oh, I guess there's just not many people there. It's kind of weird how it does it. Because I think what it basically does with the passengers, it kind of determines the amount of passengers almost like based on the size of the city, which at face value makes sense. But the problem is that Poodleston is here. Poodleston is 16k. And the only thing that we had space for in actual Poodleston, which I don't even see there anymore. Maybe we don't even have one there. Maybe it's somewhere else I'm thinking of. But there was only enough space for like a small airport. But we could build a metro airport, like a proper actual semi-decent sized one, over here. Literally just past the borders of Poodleston. But that counts as Scatterweed. And Scatterweed only has a population of 365. Even though we have a bajillion bus lanes, buses and bus zones and stuff that are delivering them. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, no, we do. Yeah, no, we have them. They are delivering to the airport. It's still not like. I mean, well, actually, there are a fair few planes coming in here. Maybe it is working, and maybe they're just getting in there so quickly, and then they're getting picked up again. I think initially we did have a lot of planes coming in through here, but I think to some extent it still does do it that way, where like if it's just bigger. Oh, there are so many people here. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. There's 4,000 people at Krusty Gate, or 3,500 anyway. I think I'm just gonna build. I'm gonna get some planes because I already did this before, but I'm gonna get some more planes at Krusty Gate. Can we just get? You know what? Let's get like one of these big ones. Let's just ship off. Can we just get like a few of these big old boys and just ship them off to different spots at a slower pace, but just more. Okay, so we're gonna have this guy is gonna go. He's gonna go here, and he's just gonna go to the international one, the intercontinental. Let's close it once we've used it. This guy is gonna go over near Mousewell, I think. And then this one is gonna go up to maybe the top. Soggyton or something? Slugswick, that's the one. Oh, let's actually go here. There we go. And now we're gonna go. All of you pick up all the passengers you can. Look at that bulbous thing. That's a penis. I want to pick up everyone. So these carry 400 passengers and 80 bags of mail. So that should start putting a dent. In the amount of people here. And that's going to Soggyton. Where is this one going? Wafflebury. Which one's Wafflebury? Oh no, we actually do want to keep an eye on the one to Soggyton. So that's Wafflebury. This guy's Soggyton. Yeah. Yes, okay, so this is the guy we want to keep an eye on. I want to see how good this is going to be. Because this is literally just like, they're just flying next door. I got 36k. So he just flies up here. Goes around here. And then he lands there. So this is not a long trip. And it shouldn't take that. Where are you going, sir? Oh, I guess you're entering the holding pattern. There's so many people. 3 more people have died in a fireball. Why? Why do people keep dying? Alright, everyone remember Binky Wick. Because I'm too busy watching this plane. 4 more people just died. What is wrong with everyone? Why is everyone crashing? Rickety Gate. Everyone remember Rickety Gate as well. I don't understand why they're crashing. I don't actually know. I genuinely don't know what the reason is for crashes in this game. I know that if if you try and send a large plane to a small airport, you know, too big. But other than that, I don't know what causes it. Okay, here we go. So this is a full plane, I think. Oh my goodness. It's taxis. All taxiing around at once. 43 grand. Yeah, I mean, 43 grand to go that far, that's pretty damn good. Terrorist or poor maintenance? Excuse me. The thing is, I don't see how it could be either. Because terrorists don't exist. Terrorists are a myth. I mean, also, I genuinely don't think they're in the game. But I also don't think it's maintenance because you see what we just did there and what we've been doing a lot. Like everywhere else. Is we tell them to go to the hangar. As we go, like as we tell them to go somewhere, we tell them to go to the hangar as well, which is the maintenance on the plane. And we're doing that between, most of them we're telling them to do it between every destination. Some of them, we leave one of them out because it doesn't need to be that frequent generally. But they're definitely all getting enough maintenance on them that they shouldn't be crashing, if that's what the cause would be. Where the hell is Binky Wick? So I don't know. I don't know what causes it. I should probably Google it actually. I should probably genuinely. Oh, here's Binky Wick. I should genuinely probably just Google it. Then I'd actually have an idea. Problem is, I don't know where these original. I don't know where the planes that crashed were originally going. Let's go here. Sure. That'll be fine. I'm sure that'll be fine. Hope they weren't the connecting flights. It's 2017. There are definitely terrorists by this point. Does the hangar have certified personnel? Yeah, they were certified by Osama bin Laden. Wait. Or just some guy who knows a guy whose cousin does weekend maintenance. On second thoughts, that guy's resume that was written in crayon, like entirely in crayon. Now that you mention it, that does sound a little bit suspicious because he said his name was Carl, but then he answered to Justin. Coincidence? Almost certainly, but you can never be too careful. I think we hire him. Well, there we go. There we go. I think we made some great progress, honestly. I think I'm going to save it there. So 2017. So we have like another 4 years before we get the maglev, but like things are going pretty sweet. We have 41k. We're making like 12 mil a year. This year should be even bigger. Even though we've had like 4 plane crashes, we've replaced the planes and replaced the 4 people as well. So it's fine. And we're making good money. So by the time we get to 2021, we should be able to get that maglev happening. I can't remember what year we started in this stream, but I think it was as early as like 2012 or something. So we're getting through the years pretty well. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying playing. Enjoying watching this. I'm certainly enjoying playing it. Just quit that. Well, Adam, if you want to test switching over to the just chatting, just test like your end, make sure that it all works for you, and we'll just chat for a couple minutes before we end the stream. Yeah, that's basically OpenTTD done anyway. Or are they all just stoners getting product from Scatterweed? Maybe. You never know. You never know. This could be the case. This really could be the case. We have a lot of weed. It's not weed though. It isn't weed. It wouldn't be. So don't. This year will be bigger, more crashes, larger explosions, massive death and destruction. We had one plane last year. We had 2 planes last year. We had 1 the year before. Next year we're going for at least 3, potentially 12. You can never be like you don't want to set your expectations too low, because then you could miss out. Expect big things, big explosion. Bam! Yeah, looks like it worked. We got the thing changed over. Awesome. Yeah, well, like I mentioned earlier on in the stream, before you were able to make it here, that we're gonna try out a new system, see if it makes a difference. I think already it has made some difference. It hasn't. It's made. We can see that it should make a difference. I think, because right at the start of the stream, excuse me, while we were in Just Chatting, we were only in Just Chatting for about 20 minutes, and we did get a new person in. They just posted ASCII art of some random dude's face and then said something in Spanish that even once translated didn't actually make any sense. But they were there. And previously they had not been. So theoretically, at least somebody can see it. Maybe. So we're gonna see what happens. I don't know. It could end up just being a big old waste of time. It could be something that it could actually hinder us in some way, but it's hard without testing it. It's hard to say. I mean, I think the biggest likelihood is that it makes almost no difference. I think that's the biggest likelihood, but yeah, we have to try it. I mean, any views are good views? Yeah. The thing is, like, even if somebody just rocks up for like a couple minutes or whatever, that's still an extra viewer on the clock. And at least for those couple minutes, that pushes us up in the ranking. Sometimes for us, generally, fairly significantly, because we sit around, between 5 and 10 or something generally. And at those levels of rankings, there's like literally like hundreds of people that sit between 0 and 3. So you don't want to be down that low, otherwise you will like practically never get seen. And between 5 and 10, there's a fair amount as well. But once you start getting up to like above 30, basically, you can actually be seen. So it does help even just like a couple people just popping in here and there, because it pushes it up in the rankings for at least a while. So still a lot of luck involved, annoyingly, but it does help. Also, thank you, Pete, for that attempt at ASCII art. No, that did not work. That was something. It was a bunch of lines. I don't think it made what you were hoping to make, but it was something. Oh, there we go. There it is. Who's that? Who's that boy? Also, why did he not show up here? Why did he not? He doesn't show up on the actual screen. That's a bit sad. Who is that boy? Also, any unsubbed views mean they probably watched an ad. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. True. Very true. So I think that's one thing that I swear I remember fairly recently they were trying out something new, a new system. I don't know what happened to it, if it's still in effect, if they tried it and it stopped it, or like, yeah, I don't know in general. But there was like, I'm pretty sure they had introduced a feature that allowed people to preview a stream for X amount of time. I don't know what the amount of time was. Without any ads or anything, just being able to preview it on like the Twitch like browse section or whatever, and then after a certain amount of time, or you could go like into the stream, you would eventually get ads. But it meant that it would mean, and I don't know, maybe they tried it and it didn't work or something, or they just didn't want to do it or whatever, but it would mean that people would be able to come in, have a look at the streams, actually get an idea if it was something that they wanted to stick around for, and then actually participate in the stream after that if they found that it was. Because one of the annoying things about Twitch in general for that sort of thing is that you'll go into a stream, and the moment you go into the stream, bam, barraged with ads, and then you just, sometimes it's like 2.5 minutes or something, depending on the streamer and what they've got their settings set to. It could be like, you know, a couple minutes of ads, and you're just like, yeah, nah, nah, I'm out. It all adds up. It does. So at the very least, even if people aren't coming in and they're just, if they're coming in and they're like sitting through some ads or something, or like watching some ads and then leaving, I guess they still get 0.3 of a cent for that. But yeah, it's trial and error, and it's a lot of luck of the draw, really, which just unfortunately how it is. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I still find it weird that apparently like I've seen both sides of the fact that Twitch has like terrible discoverability because of just the way that the system is set up. It's almost impossible to find anyone that is lower than like 200 views, or if you're really decide to actually push down, like 50 or something, depending on what you're streaming, what category you're streaming, and what you're looking for and stuff like that. But then YouTube apparently has a much better discoverability, because I think basically because it's just a big, much broader platform that you've got all this other content on, and people when they're searching for just videos in general, a stream will still show up. So if they're looking for, you know, they're looking for Age of Empires 2, and we happen to be streaming Age of Empires 2, I think it can still show up in the results. Whereas that doesn't exist on Twitch. It just doesn't. So it's only when you're live, well, obviously when you're live, but when you're live, and if you are streaming at the right time, that there's a not huge amount of other people streaming it, but there's still enough people looking for it, and you're high enough in the rankings that people can actually see you. Then you have like, if all the planets align, then you can get that to happen. All that to say, though, that I've never had any luck on YouTube until I started doing shorts a couple months ago, in which the subs have actually started happening recently. But I've been doing YouTube for like 10 years or something, almost 10 years, and the most I'd been able to get was like, thank you, Adam, for that. Most I was able to get was like just under 600, and that was because another YouTuber showcased one of my videos as well. So like that's how bad it was for me to get anywhere on YouTube. But on Twitch, within a year, I was in the hundreds already. But then, yeah, the discoverability is terrible. So I don't know. Need to sacrifice more innocence to the algorithm? I mean, if you have any suggestions of people that I can sacrifice, I'm not opposed to a little cheeky sacrifice on the side to bolster those numbers, if you know what I mean. Who is that supposed to be, by the way? That ASCII art. It looks terrifying. It almost looks like the peanut butter jelly. You know, the banana. Is that what I'm talking? Is that what I'm thinking of? Peanut butter jelly time? Peanut butter jelly. Oh my goodness! I'm glad that wasn't screen sharing that, because that was possibly the worst spelling I've ever done in my life. Yeah, the peanut butter jelly time thing. It's like that. It looks like that, except the face is pointing down instead of up. It's like, hey, instead of ee. It looks like that. That's who it is. No idea. I don't know. No idea. I found it on Twitch quotes. It's called what face? What face? Oh, it's that. I see. Yeah, so that's like an emote. And then made ASCII out of it. I see. That dude. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So you can... I mean, this doesn't surprise me, but there's like... Is there like a site that you can go to get like ASCII art that people have already made or whatever, and you can just copy-paste it? Seemingly, I think I only just learned about this very recently, that people do that, because I think this is the second time that's happened. I'm pretty sure the last time we did just chatting, like the first time. Well, when we did it when Aaron didn't show up, basically. Oh, excuse me. We had someone come in, and I'm pretty sure one of the first things he did was drop an ASCII art. And then today we had German show up, and he dropped an ASCII art as well. Is that just like is that the meta? Is that the just chatting meta? You just browse through the people currently streaming on Twitch and just drop ASCII art into the chat? Is that the meta? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Is that like a bird? It's like a duck. It's great. Did you draw that? I don't know. I just Googled Twitch ASCII art. Oh, I can see what that one is. Some of these I'm like, eh? It's the top half of the Amogus. Oh, okay, I guess. Why is there so many line breaks though? Did it just not like copy properly, or? Because it looks like it's got a whole bunch of... It didn't paste the rest? Yeah, probably because it put line breaks everywhere. That's probably why. There's like a few rogue elements over the left side. It also looks like it didn't go to the right side probably? I don't know. Seems kind of sus to me. We need ASCII art of Clarence. That's what we need. Somebody make ASCII art of Clarence. If we do just chatting and people come in and drop an ASCII art of Clarence, that's the dream. That's when we know we've made it. Like 1,000 followers, 10,000 followers, 20,000 followers means nothing. ASCII art drops of Clarence, top of the world. Top of the world. What is that supposed to be? Some of these just like straight up aren't working, are they? It looks like it should be something, but it isn't. I want to see what happens when I copy that and drop it into Notepad. Because that does not look like it's worked. It doesn't look like it's pasted all of it either. It looks like it's supposed to be the Illuminati or something. When I've dropped it into my thing. It's got like, I think it's got like the eye at the top and the top of the triangle, and then it's just, it's been too big to like actually finish. It was. Yeah, I thought so. But it just didn't work. But we got the Pepe there, which is very tasteful. That's a classic vintage Pepe, which I do appreciate. Have you got Pepe hands? Or what are the other ones? There's like crying Pepe or something. What are the Pepe emotes? Pepe emotes. What Pepe emotes exist? No, I just want that actually. Pepe emotes. I want to see all the Pepe emotes. Looks like you're using ad blocker. Piss off. I can speak as well, by the way, so just don't even stress about that. Pepe laugh. Pepe hands is classic. Pepe hands. There we go. We've got another Pepe. What's that? Pepe Sunny though. Poggers, classic. Feels bad man. That's one. Get a feels bad man in there. That's the. Isn't that like the original Pepe? I haven't got to these feels good man, feels okay man, feels birthday man. Copium. That's a recent one, isn't it? Here you go, easy. That was the other one there. Easy. Boom. Easy. Easy clap. Where is that one? I'm trying to find that one. I don't, like, I've been on Twitch for a little while, but I still have no idea what half these Pepes are. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize how many Pepes there were. Is this like an... is this like NFTs before NFTs existed? Pepes? Rare Pepes? Okay, that one, the shush one wasn't even in this list. Unless I missed it. There's a Pepe Prey one. Monka, Why are like half of them Monka and then the rest of them are Pepe? Is that a sexy Amogus? Is that a sexy Amogus, Adam? Wowzers. Woo. Don't have to go getting that sexy. Get that thick boy. He is a thick boy, isn't he? Look at that. Look at those cheeks. Look at those cheeks! I think I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom for a minute. I think we should wrap up. I think we've done a stream. I think a stream has been completed, achievement unlocked, and I think it is time for a cheeky little raid. And who do we want to raid? We have synth waivers, thank you. Are you telling me to shush so you don't get in trouble at work? I'm sorry. I'll be very quiet from now on. I won't, that's a lie. Oh, I gotta do the, I'll do the schedule in a second as well, just so people know what's coming up. Actually, I'll do that now, and then I'll say who we can raid. So, I'm a variety streamer, especially for anyone that's new. Variety streamer, do different things throughout the week. Monday was tonight. OpenTTD. We have got like 40 mil in the bank. We're waiting for 2021 so we can build the maglev, the mega maglev from one side to the other. We got like almost 100 planes in the air. We're making like 12 million a year. Absolutely having a great time. It's good fun. Tuesday is our Skyrim stream where we're going to be grinding out some more smithing levels to try and get to the point that we can actually be strong for Mama? Question mark? I don't know, man. feels weird, man. We're gonna try and level up, basically. Wednesday is The Sims 4. Second time in my life I've ever played it. First time was like a month ago or whatever. And I mean The Sims in general, not The Sims 4 specifically. First time I've ever played a Sims game. And we made gotta sneeze. Okay. We made Clarence Doombringer, our beautiful boy from all of the different universes. And we made Marvin, our chatbot. And they live as a couple in their interestingly designed house. That is going to be fun to get back into that. Going to create a new character as well. Like, add to the character every time we play, I think. Add one more character. And then we're going to actually get to see what the gameplay is like, because I haven't actually seen the gameplay, really. We've just been creating characters and houses. Thursday, we will then be playing Portal 2. I believe it will be the last stream. If not last, it will be second last stream of Portal 2. And then we'll be moving on to something else, which is being decided in Discord. The most votes that I've seen so far, there's only been 2 people voted, but the 2 people that have voted so far have both voted for Mass Effect. So if you want to have a say in what we play next on the Thursday slot, please go and do so in the Discord. We've got... excuse me. We've got Mass Effect, and we've got other things. I thought I was going to remember what they are. I don't. There's a few options. I think we've got like Shadow of War on there as an option as well. There's a few things there that I'd be interested to play. All things that we're going to play at some stage. But the options are there at the moment. So make sure you go and vote if you want to have an idea of what we're going to play and want to have a decision on it. Want to choose. But yeah, that's Thursday. Friday is going to be, hopefully, fingers crossed, if Aaron's able to make it this time, is going to be Halo Infinite co-op campaign with Nukes, with Aaron. Last time, turns out, he thought it was supposed to be at a different time, and he missed it. And I think he was like just completely asleep when we tried to call him, and it just didn't work. I don't know. I can't remember. He did explain it, and it was a reasonable enough explanation, but we weren't able to, unfortunately, make it. That's why we did just chatting last time. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be back in Halo this Friday. Maybe. Mass Erect. It's not a sex thing. It's not a sex thing. Stop it. Stop it. You just eat your Big Mac hot cross buns, Pete, and stay out of my way. Alternatively, M. Weedville, P. Lord of the Rings, W. Playing God. Oh, I see. Okay, so Monday is Weedville. Tuesday is Lord of the Rings, because we're making rings. Yep. Wednesday we are playing God, it's playing The Sims. Thursday we're failing puzzles. Yep. And Friday we might be playing co-op. We might be doing a co-op. We'll see what happens. FYI, Atomic Heart comes out on Wednesday. Yes, I did see that, and I made the poll with the choices for what we're gonna do on Thursday, and then after that, I was like, wait, I think Atomic Heart comes out soon. And I didn't put it as an option, and then yes, it comes out on the Wednesday. The problem is there are so many things, like right at the moment, that I actually like so many things that I want to cram in and actually want to, like, are really keen to play, but I don't want to cut anything short, and there are other things in the queue to, like, before some of these things, so. Too many things. Too little time. We will play them all. The main problem is with, like, with new stuff is I'm not sure whether it's good to play things at launch or terrible to play things at launch. I have a feeling that if it's a AAA or like a big title that plenty of people know about. It's a terrible idea to play it at launch because you're going to have a whole bunch of big streamers taking up all of those first like 10 pages and you will get no one into your stream. But if it's an indie game, there's not going to be as many people even like that even know about it or streaming it. So maybe it is good to stream it when it releases. But I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet. What time is it for you? It's 11:36 p.m. So I definitely have to be wrapping up the stream. Sort of overtime. I'm always overtime. Yeah. Just going through the schedule. So we'll raid out in a sec and choose who we raid. It may be controversial because Russia. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much of an impact that'll have on that, to be honest. It might have some impact, but it's not going to have like anywhere near the impact that, for some reason, Hogwarts Legacy like has had with that sort of thing, like with being controversial and people wanting or not wanting to play it. I don't foresee that having like a big thing going on. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Because I do want to play it. It actually looks pretty interesting, so we will play it. FYI, the vote for Thursday is in chatters and I just pinned it. Okay, yeah. Yes. If you haven't voted yet for the replacement Thursday game after we finish Portal, please go into the Discord and give a vote so that you can decide what we play next. And like I mentioned before, everything on that list is something I am keen to play and will play at some point. It will just determine the order in which we play it. So if you really want to see Mass Effect first, which apparently people do because there's 4 people voted for Mass Effect so far by the looks of it, and I think no one else on anything else. I haven't checked it, but I'm assuming that's what the case is. Then we'll play Mass Effect first. And then we'll get to the others later. Which is fine. Perfectly fine. Hey. Right. Plus 11. Yeah. That sounds good, right? Man, how time goes like, yeah, numbers, screw you. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Screw you. What do you mean numbers? Have you seen China's time zone, which is all just one time zone, and then contrasting to Australia's time zone, which has got like 5 separate time zones, some of which are half-hour intervals, not hour intervals, and actually make a weird like weird shape. It's not a straight line amongst each other. It's stupid. It's so dumb. I meant it starts at 12 and goes to 1. I missed 10. That wasn't by design. Right, I see. I was like, oh yeah, there's no 2. Yeah, super weird like that though. I like the how to count by companies. How to count. 12 p.m. is earlier than 11 p.m. This is true, yes. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, for sure. Should be after. Yep. No, that's 12 a.m. Oh, what fun we have with numbers. Anyway, we should rate out. I definitely need to go. It's one of those things you just know. Yeah, it's one of those things you get taught early on, and it's like, it's weird, but you don't think about it because it's just normal. Example, Xbox 360, 1S, S, X. It's so bizarre. One time, show me this Chinese time zone thing, but Chi. Yeah. Look at the, have you seen the time zones? If you look up time zones. No, I don't have time to do it now, but look up time zones. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I remember that there's like that China, even though it stretches over a fair decent way, is like all one time zone, even though it cuts through like 2 or 3 different time zones, and then Australia was just divided into all these other ones. It's just stupid. Anyway, so we're gonna raid. Who we want to raid? We've got Drongo is playing Arto, which is some maybe artsy looking platformer game of some description. I don't know. I've never seen it before. Paulie is just chatting, likely playing a game afterwards, and then Ed is playing Dead Cells again, who I think we raided relatively recently as well. I think we raided them all relatively recently. I don't remember in what order. So, do we have a preference for any of those? GG later. No worries, Synthwavers. I appreciate you being here. I hope you had a good time at work and enjoyed the parts of the stream that you were that you caught. I don't know if you have it on just as a podcast sort of thing or not, but I hope you enjoyed whatever you were here for. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Yeah. Who we want to raid? Who we want to raid? Just gone noon, so still mid slog through. Still mid through the slog of Monday. Oh right, yeah. Oof. Monday fun day. Wait, that's Sunday. All right, let's raid. I think let's raid Quali, because I think. Yeah, I don't know. Let's raid Quali. She's just chatting at the moment, so everyone jump in the raid if you can. She'll be streaming for a bit longer, so if you need if you need another Australian streamer to get you through the day, probably go to bloody Drongo, but we're gonna raid Quali because she's there, I guess. Wow, really selling it. Thanks everyone for watching. I will catch you guys either tomorrow for some Skyrim or next week if you're interested just in more OpenTTD. Otherwise, yeah. Thanks for watching. See ya.